Hey there, you guys! Today I'm going to be reviewing the Iron Man figure from the first movie. This is the one with the snap-on armor. It's called the prototype Iron Man or something, which it's not. It's the Mark III. It just has a little bit of removable armor. So I have a little bit of a story here about these Iron Man figures. I originally was not going to get any of them. I was just going to pass on the whole series, but I'm glad I didn't because I love these. So, you know, the Spider-Man 3 figures and the Fantastic Four sequel movie figures, they were both released by Hasbro in the 5-inch scale, not the 6-inch. And then after that, the Hulk figures were the 3 1/4 or 4-inch, whatever they are, I think, scale. So I really did not expect these Iron Man figures to be in the 6-inch scale. But that's pretty much the only scale I'll buy for superhero figures, is 6-inch and then some 12-inch ones. But I don't get into the, the smaller, like Star Wars size figures. Like, I buy Star Wars figures, but I don't like what Hasbro's doing, trying to make all the Marvel figures in the 3 3/4 inch scale. I feel like they're just trying to get rid of the 6-inch scale altogether, which that's my favorite scale for superhero figures, is the 6-inch. I know a lot of other people feel that way. But so I saw these figures. I was so happy that they were 6-inch scale, so I immediately bought the Iron Man. I was gonna get the Mark III one, but then I saw this one, as his removable mask. I thought it was so cool in the package. But yeah, so let's get into the figure. Here he is. He's the Mark III Iron Man costume from the movie. I originally only got this figure and then the Ironmonger with the opening cockpit, because I didn't have a lot of money, so I figured I would get the main villain and then I would get this suit because that's the main suit in the movie. But now with the second Iron Man movie coming out, I'm gonna backtrack and get the original Mark I, Mark II, Mark III figures, and then I'm also gonna get the Mark IV, Mark V, Mark VI, War Machine, probably Crimson Dynamo, all in the 6-inch scale. They're being released as Walmart exclusives, so I'm so happy, because originally I thought they were just releasing the 4-inch figures or whatever they are, which I'm not buying because all my other superhero figures are 6-inch scale, and I just want to stick with that. I'm not going to rebuy every single character that I have in a smaller scale. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, the figure. Here we go. It's a really nice figure. The paint on it is really cool. It's like a glossy candy apple red sort of paint, and it like reflects light really well. It just looks great. It's not quite metallic like the Marvel Legends Iron Man that was released in 2009. I actually have him over here, so there he is. It's not metallic like this, but it's really glossy and it looks great. The articulation on this figure is good. He's got, I'll take off his mask to show you, but he's got the head, a ball joint on the head, but it doesn't have that good a range up and down or side to side, but it's still a ball joint. You can get some movement. You can get arm articulation, or shoulder. There's a ball joint on the shoulder, and as you saw there, if you try to lift it up too high, the shoulder pad will pop off. See? So I'll just put those back on real quick. There. He has the double joint at the elbow. He moves at the wrist, right there. Well, at the glove. He has no torso articulation. Then he has the legs move in and out and forward and back, whatever. He has double jointed knees. And then he has the foot articulation there. So lots of good articulation on this figure. you know, it's pretty much almost Marvel Legends quality. Now, this figure is missing 3 points of articulation that the Mark III standard figure without the removable armor and stuff does that the Mark III one does have that this one doesn't. And I actually have this satellite armor Iron Man here for comparison. I got this on sale for like $3, but the Mark III, the regular one, has the wrist articulation, but because of these hand pads it can't go up, and then it has the torso articulation there, but that's the same sculpt as the Mark III. I just wanted to show you that. So I think this figure is definitely better, because really you couldn't do the repulsor blast pose with the other one, so all you're really sacrificing is the torso articulation, which isn't that big of a deal. I didn't want to spend, you know, $10 on another figure just to get torso articulation. Anyways, what this figure can do is, like I already said, he has snap-on armor, and it's removable. So you can take off his helmet, you can take off his shoulder pads, you can take off this chest piece here, and then inside, right there, he has his arc reactor is removable too. You just press the button on his back there, and then he comes with this, which is the first arc reactor that he built in the cave when he was captured by terrorists, and that you just line up in there and just pop it in, and there it is. You can put this back on over it, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you can also take off his gloves. You just pop them off, and then he has regular human hands that will just snap on there regularly. So once you take all that off, you can see he has, you know, quite a little bit of armor there. Here's that. Cool, huh? Yep. And then you have this, you know, Tony Stark getting suited up sorta Iron Man guy. The face sculpt on him is not the best. It's not terrible. It doesn't really look like Robert Downey Jr., but you know, you can tell that it's Tony Stark. It kind of resembles Robert Downey Jr. a little bit, but not that much. So yeah. But the cool thing is that when you put all this armor on, you can't even tell that it's a figure with removable armor. Like when I first saw this in the store, I thought these gloves just snapped on over the hand like that, but that's not the case, which is great, because if they did it like that, you would still be able to see his flesh under there. But I'm gonna put this armor back on so you can see a little bit. It's great for posing, like, you know, you can put his hand like that and make him hold his helmet, you know, or you can take off one of his gloves and have that holding the helmet, and then, you know, have him holding his other glove in this hand, just like that. And there you go. You know, there's just a bunch of cool poses you can do with the removable armor. I think it's a great figure. You know, I think it's definitely the better of the two Mark III Iron Mans that were released. That's why I chose to get this one over the other one. I think it's really cool, really neat. Can't even tell that armor's removable. I would definitely recommend it. I saw on the Hasbro website that they're actually re-releasing this figure for the Iron Man 2 line, except it's painted silver, because it's the Mark II Iron Man with removable armor. I think this one would be the better one to get. I would definitely recommend, you know, backtracking and getting it on eBay if you want. It's a great figure to have for your collection, and I'm excited for the 6-inch figures coming out for Iron Man 2. They're going to be Walmart exclusives, so I'm going to be reviewing those whenever they come out, maybe in May or whatever. So you can be looking out for those. Remember to comment on this video, rate it, and subscribe to this channel for more awesome reviews. That's it. Goodbye.